Hello, and welcome to EnglishLogica's Expression series. Today, we're looking at interesting expressions with food and giving different examples. Let's start with when the chips are down. The saying, when the chips are down, is used to talk about a tough situation that is underway. When the chips were down, he really showed his worth to the company. There's a recession coming. Let's see if we can keep our business alive when the chips are down. Chicken out. When someone chickens out, it means they back out of something because of the fear of doing it. I want to tell the board about my new idea, but every time there's a meeting, I chicken out. I could have been part of that successful business, but when it was time to invest, I chickened out. Beef up. To beef something up means to have a high increase in numbers or drastically improve or strengthen it. Our competitors have really beefed up their pursuit of the contract. We should up our game. Security will be beefed up at the company's grand opening because the mayor will be in attendance. Bread and butter. The bread and butter can mean a person's livelihood or main source of income. The frontline workers are the bread and butter of the company. I really hope I don't lose this job. It's the bread and butter of the family. Cheesy. To be cheesy in a romantic sense can mean to be over-emotional or slightly embarrassing. It can also mean cheap or of low quality. After the CEO released the media statement, he gave a cheesy smile to the camera. I really like him, but his chat-up lines are cheesy and cringy. Cream of the crop. Cream of the crop in business terms can mean the best of the batch or best in the business. Of all of the candidates, I think we should hire this one. He's the cream of the crop. Every year, the country ranks the top 50 businesses. We'll get to see the real cream of the crop. Just desserts. When someone gets their just desserts, it means that they get what they deserve, usually something unpleasant. The company owner got his just desserts when he was arrested for fraud. I can't wait for that employee to receive her just desserts for how she stepped on me to progress in the company. Milk it. To milk it means to squeeze the most out of something, especially sympathy, kindness, or respect. The boss has really taken a shine to you lately. You should milk it for as long as you can. When we bought the company, we milked it for everything it was worth and sold it off. Have your cake and eat it. Similar to the phrases having it both ways or having the best of both worlds. When someone has their cake and eats it, it means they can't have something both ways, if those two ways are in conflict. When he got a promotion, he thought he could boss us around and still be our friend after work. He really thought he could have his cake and eat it. You can't have your cake and eat it too. If you want more police on the roads, there will be a tax hike in the next budget. Apples and oranges. The phrase apples and oranges is used when two things are being compared when they should not be practically compared. Apples and oranges are both fruit of the same shape, but they are two completely different types of fruit. The company hired twin brothers and sisters last week, but they were apples and oranges. You can't compare Mercedes to a Nissan. They are like apples and oranges. Fruits of my labor. The fruits of my labor are the outcomes or rewards of someone's efforts. The promotion I got is the fruit of my labor after a long, hard 2 years of work. I got a really good job after college. It's the fruit of my labor from a grueling 4 years of college. A bad egg. When someone is a bad egg, it means they are bad in a group of good, or the worst of the bunch. I thoroughly regret hiring that guy. He's been a bad egg throughout his few months in the office. The owner's son took over the company after the owner retired. He has run the company into the ground. He's a really bad egg. So, that concludes part 1 of our expressions with food. Don't forget to like or comment on our video. To access more of our unmissable content, visit EnglishLogica.com and join our growing community of English learners.